I never considered this a job. I never considered it a vocation. I've always looked at it as a ministry. This is the only thing I've ever wanted to do.
Chris is excellent at his job. Families absolutely love him. He is very well known in the area as well. He has great rapport with all funeral homes, all funeral directors, everyone from the registrar's office to doctor's offices.
He had a good balance, so to speak. He complemented what the businesses needed. He complemented what the churches needed. He complemented what the families needed. And I don't know how much more complete you can be than that.
My wife always says that I get up every morning, it's like Christmas morning. I can't wait to get here.
The busier we would get at Allen's, the happier he would get. So we would be, I'm not exaggerating, 10 funerals for the week, and he would be coming up the stairs whistling. And, it's something like that just puts everyone at ease. There's no urgency, there's no stress.
He's always loved this business. And love's kind of weird. It sounds weird because it was with death, but it's serving people, serving families. And he takes that so seriously. It's to the heart of him. And he'd always say to me, this is a calling. It's not just a job.
And what I'm most proud of him is that he was able to not only be a funeral director and a business owner, but he was also there for us.
He made everything look so easy just because he loved what he did.
Probably one of the best things he kind of instilled with us is if you're going to do it right. Because it's you could do it halfway, but in the end, you're really just hurting yourself.
It was nothing was ever beneath him. And that's what he's always tried to tell the kids too. There is nothing ever beneath you. Your name is on it, then guess what? You're making it perfect, no matter what it is you have to do.
Seeing how he just kept everything running like clockwork, almost like a soldier, and he would go from station to station or room to room and just have such a detailed perfection about it.
I talked to him about it one time. He said, I only get one chance. His respect for the industry, his respect for the deceased, his respect for their families, I don't think are going to be too easily replicated today.
He had such a way of putting families at ease and, just calming them down and making sure every single one of their needs was met. That's the other thing he prided himself on. He would anticipate what they wanted before they even knew they wanted it.
He is a very deeply compassionate person. You can't go anywhere really without anybody kind of saying, oh, is Chris your father? Or, your father did this. I can't thank you enough for what your father did for my family. And this, just seeing so many people lives that he's touched, and even going and seeing his semi-retirement posts on social media, just seeing the outpour of love and admiration. And it's truly humbling, and it makes me a proud son.
He's done a really great job teaching everybody here on the Allen Memorial way of operating. So he's always going to have a presence, whether he's on site or not, because that's the way Chris would have done things. And I think that legacy is going to continue forward.
As a funeral director, top notch. He's taught me a ton about this business. He's very professional. This is his legacy, this place.
He did everything that he could to be the best at his profession. And he succeeded at it. Let's face it, he succeeded at it.
One of the things I'm gonna cry, I'm most proud of is how many times Chris would do a funeral for free.
I think that's just so great that he's able to give so much to this industry, but yet he's giving twice as much at home.
I could go on for hours about everything he's done for me, even though it's I know he's working here all day, every day. And then he also would be there all day for my baseball stuff. It's never a question of will he help me? It's always, he will help me.
I've asked him a lot of times to cover me for a lot of things with my kids so that I didn't miss things like my dad did, and he's never said no.
He's my hero. He has set such an amazing standard as a man, as a business owner, as a father, as a husband. He is what I aspire to be.
Watching him and how hard he has worked has definitely motivated me, because obviously I want to be the man that he is.
And he's really become a friend more than a coworker. I'm still probably going to call him when I have some questions for here or just in general.
He's my friend. Chris is my friend. He's not my funeral director. He's my friend.
I hope he leaves a legacy that people can think back and say, oh my gosh, I remember just how well things were handled and run with my family, and the attention to care. And I know that, he's leaving it in good hands, because anyone that he entrusted to pass it on to, we know that if it has his seal of approval, that it must be, good quality.
My wife feels that my retirement's going to go from 80 hours a week down to 60. And I told her we can't do this cold turkey.
I hope for him to go to retirement is to slow down and take it easy. He's been working for 46 years, and I think it's time he kind of relax and as cliche as it sounds, stop and smell the roses.
He deserves this next chapter of his life to be, happiness and sand and palm trees, and I couldn't be happier for him. No one deserves it more than him.
I'll be happy not to have the day-to-day headaches of running a business and just concentrate on those families that want to meet with me.
I hope that with some extra time on his hands, he maybe takes up a hobby, perhaps golf or something that he could, do with his son. We'll see what happens, but I hope he just finds some well-needed rest.
This has been his life for 46 years. So just enjoy it. Enjoy life. Spend time with your grandkids. Spend time with your family. I got it. I got this.
Dad, I'd like to say to you that I am proud of you, of what you were able to achieve, what you've built, how hard you've worked, the commitment you have given to this community, to the families you serve, not only to them, but also to your own families, to my brothers, your grandchildren, Mom. I'm proud of you.
Thank you for, first of all, for being you. And I know we've had our fights over the Allen Memorial Home more than once over the years. But no, it was one of my biggest sources of pride with you. Every time you picked up the phone, every time you walked out the door, every time I heard from somebody in the community or family member, it just reinforced the man that I married, in my opinion, of the man that I married.
Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for being like a brother to me. And I just hope and pray that you have a long, healthy retirement, and that you don't sit around and do nothing, that you are active, find something to do, and enjoy what you've accomplished and enjoy your life as you go forward.
Starting here, I had no aspirations of ever being an owner. I feel that I fulfilled the two dreams of my life: to become a funeral director and to be a part of a great facility. And that's all I ever wanted to be. Ownership was cheese on the macaroni.